Hello everyone, Shogoki here. We're back with Persona 5 Royal. This should be episode 6 if I'm not totally bad at math. And
Yep, episode 6.
yeah, and Rao is with me again, as you can hear. So
Yeah, howdy everybody.
let's recap what happened in the last episode. We actually managed to make Kamoshida confess his crimes, and we went to a luxurious buffet to party it up after a successful mission and decided that we would continue our business as Phantom Thieves. So, it's evening. We went into Mementos last time, which is everyone's palace, where this little furball here decided I'm a boss. And now, let's see what we can actually do. What do our social stats look like? Everything is rank 2. It is good.
Nice.
We have... Wait, how many lockpicks and stuff do we have? I think we need a few new ones.
Okay.
Could make 3. You know what? What do you think? Making 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well then.
Now, let's see what will be happening the next day. It's Sunday, and with that, we have a day off. Hello, Mishima. Hey, I saw on the forum. Nice job sticking it to that stalker. My Phantom Aficionado website came in handy, didn't it? What do you think? Which answer?
What are you talking about?
Right, we're being mean to him today. It's okay, you don't have to say it. I know deep down in my heart that it was useful. Anyway, I'm in Shibuya right now. I'd love if you could come hear me out about your future actions. I'll be waiting at a diner in Shibuya. You gotta swing by.
What is he up to?
Good question, Cat.
Even I'm wondering that.
How have things been? You know, with the special activities.
Maybe he wants to become a Phantom Thief.
Maybe.
Oops. Sorry about that. I haven't been getting a lot of sleep lately. I've been staying up managing the fan site all night. Every night. I think it's called PR.
It's actually a nice pun on how he spelled fan site.
Yeah.
But
Just
it
PH by itself sounds like an F, so it's fan site.
Yeah.
I like it.
But it's also Phantom Thief, so it's clever. It's absolutely clever.
Yeah.
So, which answer do you like?
Fan site.
Eh. You're playing
The
dumb.
Phantom Thieves Aficionado website. Fan site for short. You need a catchy name if you want people to notice you. This is all a bit of P-Thieves propaganda.
Oi! What do you call me?
Oh.
Well, at least it's P Thief and not PP Thief.
God.
Basically, there's no point to taking down bad guys if nobody's gonna know about it.
Fair? Fair?
That's why I've started a blog for posts from people you guys saved, while filtering out the haters. We need the Phantom Thieves to be seen in the proper light if we want to make the name popular, right?
Yeah, we become a big brand. Almost as big as Amazon or Google.
And then we'll sell a bunch of masks.
Yes, and other merch. Which answer strikes your fancy?
You've done good, kid.
Okay.
Really? Just hearing you say that makes my all-nighters worth it.
Yes, this is a confidant interaction right here, right now.
I call
So,
it. Yay.
actually, I really want to know how you punish people.
Ah. I think everybody wants to know, especially the police. Who are investigating the Kamoshida case right now.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna ask. It wouldn't be any fun if you just up and told me. After all, the Phantom Thieves have a reputation for being secretive.
Yeah, that's what thievery is all about. Not getting caught.
I wish I could be more like you guys somehow. But I'll still be here to draw attention to the stuff you do. You can leave that part to me. I'm gonna use my fan site to promote the Phantom Thieves and weed out any negative comments. Your popularity is gonna be at my mercy. Or, my fingertips.
So, if we ever do something to tick you off, you're making it so that everybody hates us? Is that what I hear?
Sounds like it.
Was that a
Sounds
threat?
like it.
I'ma change your heart.
It's like I'll be your strategic image management representative, so to speak.
No, you're just my website slave.
That's not the first one.
Okay.
I'm thinking the third one.
So you're really hyped for this, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just you wait. I'm gonna
What
do
sounds good
everything
better?
I can to make sure that title's more than just for show.
But obviously sleep is overrated if you're managing the fan site all night.
I've gotta say though, managing the Phantom Thieves' reputation is tiring work. The forum gets all sorts of weird posts, including tons of things unrelated to reforming society.
Him and his reforming society. That child has ambitions.
It'd defeat the purpose
No
of
kidding.
the site if the truth of the Phantom Thieves was buried among all that garbage.
Then again, I can see where he's coming from after what he went through with Kamoshida.
Yeah.
Oh, but you don't need to worry. I'll sort through all the trash. Speaking of which, I've actually already found some worthwhile info about our very own school. Our quest to boost your popularity can start close to home.
Woohoo! We're not going to wherever, we're just sticking close to home. Woohoo! Cuts down on the traveling budget.
I'll give it my all.
Mishima seems motivated. So yeah, we just got rank 2 on the Moon Confidant. And this Confidant is working slightly different from the other ones we got so far. And that is...
Okay.
That is... With him, we're getting requests in the game. This is basically this game's version of side quests.
Okay.
And these requests basically are... We need to dive into mementos and change people's hearts. For all sorts of reasons. Like that one that we had, that Stalker, for example. On our first trip to mementos, that Stalker. That was one of such requests. And the more requests we do, the higher we can get his confidant if we hang out with him. That's basically how it works. We don't need to pick any special options in dialogue. That doesn't matter. As long as we do enough side quests, his confidence will go up if we hang out with him.
All right.
Yeah, that's basically how this goes. Yeah, that's basically what it also explains here right now. What I just told you. So we're skipping that part.
I might be overworking myself, though.
Oh, genius!
You think?
You noticed?
Dude, this guy's gonna put me to sleep.
Man, I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
I think I'd fall asleep on the spot if I weren't talking to you.
Are you sure you're not asleep already? He's sleep talking. Justice.
I should head home.
Yes, you should.
See you later.
With that, our daytime is done. So we still get our evening event. Oh, Mamiya, listen to this. I was checking the fan site earlier and found a bunch of hater comments about the Phantom Thieves. It got me so mad, I'm not even sleepy anymore. At this point, I might as well put an all-nighter fighting back. Go to sleep. I'm sending over Morgana to tell you go to sleep. Wait, you can't hear the cat. You only hear meow. Which one?
All-nighters can mess you up.
Huh? What? You worried about my health? Aw, thanks. Now I'm even more motivated. Anyway, I'm gonna work my butt off. Just watch me. Well, duty calls. I better set out for the battle for the fan side. Time for a wild night of modding and banning.
Oh my god.
Social media could learn a thing or two from him.
Hey,
No kidding.
Your midterms are coming up, aren't they? Better make sure you study. What about the diner in Shibuya that Mishima told you about? Oh, the one that we just were at? Could be a good place for studying, right? Yes, for improving knowledge and 1 second stat. You have permission to go out at night, so no time like the present.
well then.
That reminds me, the home shopping program is airing today. You wanna check out the TV? No. Actually, first thing I want to check on my plant, how it's looking today. Always checking up on my plant.
Nice.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Then I'll be saving. And now I actually want to do something. And that is I want to take on another part-time job.
What are your thoughts?
And that is, you know what? We're taking all of them. Skip that text, it's always the same of, oh yes, blah 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 blah.
Whoa.
You can start whenever you want, blah blah. But the
What are
one
your
that I
thoughts?
actually want is this here, Oreno Beko.
Oh.
This is a nighttime job.
Right.
So we're applied to this one real fast.
Whoa.
But before we go there are 2 things I want to talk about. First, there's this thing here. Every Sunday, you could get a smoothie from this vendor, and it will boost one of your 5 social stats by 1 point. However, it costs 5,000 yen. The order in which the stats will be increased is set. So if I talk to this one now, it would probably tell me which stat it is. I don't want to know because I think 5,000 for 1 point is way too much. I don't bother with it. The other thing that I want to do, I want to create a persona that we will meet in a few days. And for that, I'm going to the Velvet Room.
Hey, inmate.
Does it really have to be you that greets us?
Yes, it always have to be the violet one. So, I want to get rid of one of our personas in order to create a new one. And since you might have noticed, we have Agathion of the Chariot Arcana, Slime of the Chariot Arcana. Slime has a
Yeah, we
higher
don't.
level.
Okay.
Okay, it doesn't have such good skills, but look at its resistances. It's strong against both physical and gun attacks, which is what most enemies like to use. So, it's a good one.
Yep.
And Agathion, all the skills that it has, we already have on other personas. Kodama has both Aiha and Zio. Dia is, if I'm not mistaken, Baisudi is on Jack Frost. And Dia is on Gambu. So, what I'm going to do now, I'm removing this persona. And I want to fuse Genbu. I think with, let me just look this up in my notes. Yeah, with a succubus. So I'm grabbing a succubus now.
Time for some finished for Justine.
Here.
You handled it. You want to register it?
Oh, let's see. Yeah, it got a few experience points. Nice.
Are you sure?
Register, and what's with Huapo? Oh, it also got a few experience.
Are you sure?
Always register.
These
so,
are the paths
let's
you have
see.
walked.
Succubus was of the, if I'm not mistaken, there's Incubus of the Devil Arcana. Succubus was Moon.
Is this what you want? You'll withdraw this persona. This is your power.
Thank you, please.
Time for some rehabilitation. You wish to perform an execution. Fusion.
And now we're creating Gambu plus Succubus.
I see. A
Bushi
strong
Mitama.
persona indeed.
And the reason why I want this one is because of its Arcana. Without going into too
Okay.
much spoiler territory, within the next few days we will encounter a new Confidant. And I want a matching persona for that one.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
You know what? If you're asking me like this,
Its power will be nothing unusual. Girls, let us begin.
and we're skipping that one.
That thing looks weird.
Yeah, it's one of the 4 Mitamas. And
Teaching done already? What?
the 4 Mitamas, they look kinda weird. Now I want to rearrange its abilities. Just like that. And now, there's actually one thing that I want to try. Which level are we? This should work. Equipment on freeze ring. So one thing that we learned about are challenge battles.
Do
You
you
do them
need
right
something?
here. Yeah, doesn't matter. There are a number of different challenge battles that give us different rewards. This one is the first one for level 10. You can see.
Okay.
I was explaining that. Go away. So, we get points for attacking the enemy. And depending on the points we get rewards. As you can see, those are the amount of points we need for the rewards. The Ember Ring is actually quite a nice one because it allows me to use the skill Agi with the person I equipped this on.
Nice.
I like this one. This one is also quite nice. HP plus 30. And this one, it's just to sell it for money. However, there's another thing. If we perform one of these actions, we get points. If we win the challenge battle within 20 actions, for example, we get 10,000 points. Jack Frost is very hyped about this. Kill ho! Kill ho! Brutality ho! If we use wind attacks, our score gets multiplied by 3. And if Anne attacks, the score gets multiplied by 7. Do you now see why I gave the wind ring to Anne?
Yeah.
Yeah! So, yeah, we're doing this one. Let's see if I can remember the weaknesses of these guys correctly, or if it's even showing them. Yeah, that's... I just explained.
This one, the Shadow's weakness is it's weak to electricity. This
It shows
one
even his
weak to
weaknesses,
fire.
and we haven't encountered one of those before, so I guess we're fine. I guess...
Ice is no good. Use
Fire...
This is weak to
Fire...
electricity. This one, it's weak to electricity. The Shadow's weakness is
Wind...
ice. This one is weak. It's weak to electricity.
Okay,
Let's go for that.
I think we'll start with...
Guapo! Ravage them!
Woo! Looking cool, Joker.
Yours.
All right, pass the baton and follow up.
Yeah! Let's go, Captain! Counting on
Another
you.
baton pass. Zoro, show your might.
See? How that got multiplied by 3? Now it's her turn.
Take my time. Stop. The baton's on to everyone. Your power's as high as it'll go. Persona! Carmen, one more.
Okay, and that all just counted as one action. I'm now skipping a few turns. So she gets to do a fire attack. We get more points out of it. This is actually looking good so far.
Next up, curse skills won't work, so be careful.
Ice.
It's weak to wind.
Wind.
It's weak to wind.
Wind.
It's weak to electricity. Let's go for that.
Okay, I've built an order.
It's time. Jack Frost! There!
I mean, it makes sense that I'm creating an order to battle pass, right?
Up to you.
I'm in. Pass the baton.
For more points.
Persona! Captain Kid!
You did it, so
You go!
pass it on to the second person. Zoro! It's almost scary how good I am.
And now look at this. The points will go up like crazy.
Persona! Dance, Carmen! Let's see that again, Panther! Persona! Carmen!
Okay, that's the first one.
Persona! 2 more!
I'm actually gonna pass on for now.
Get ready! Dance, Carmen! Last one!
Dare you?
Don't bully me!
Okay, if we can...
Can we win this?
That is not good. Baisuri does not keep her here. This one does, however.
Alright.
Okay. You...
It's weak to bless attacks.
It's
Do we
good.
have any ready? I will forgive you! Let's do this!
That's all I needed. That's all I needed.
Persona! Jack Frost! Ravage them!
Now we get 10,000 points. And with that, we get all rewards.
Nice.
Yeah.
Simply incredible. I'm surprised, inmate.
And there are a number of additional challenge battles that will unlock over the levels, basically. So yeah, what I do now is stats. No, equip. First of all, you get that new coat because it's stronger. I think I want Ryuji to have the Night Watch armor in that case. And I'm taking the Breeze Ring off for now. Life bonus. This is max HP by 10%. Maybe. Anyway, that was that.
It is time, inmate.
And now, we just took another job, so we'll go in there. And do this one. For a reason. Yeah, it will give us proficiency, I know.
Oh!
Working today? Yeah, let's work.
I've been waiting.
Oh, you're the new part-timer, right? I've been expecting you. No need to introduce yourself. I actually need you to start working right away.
Any questions?
Have any questions about the job? Do we have questions?
No.
No, not really, huh? The gist of it is we have to run this store alone because there are no other employees. So,
Wow.
no, not really.
Thanks in advance.
Okay, I need to head out for a bit. Keep an eye on the shop until I get back. This job is ludicrous. You have to do everything all by yourself from the very beginning. Oh well, just give it your best shot, I guess. I'll be cheering you on.
Oh!
Hey, the meat's done. You'll burn it if you let it cook any longer. That customer there wants to order takeout. Who has time to prepare that?
Nice work.
Alright, good work. You can leave now since it's the end of your shift. This is your pay today. Thank you. Well, I hope you can keep it up. Yes, nice. The reason why I did this was a completely different one though. That was so hard. This job is so demanding. But you still managed all those orders by yourself. If you ask me, you were pretty proficient. That was also not the reason why I did it. You'll see. You'll see in
Let's
time.
head back.
Come on, let's leave. Just like that. It's Monday. And I want to check something real fast.
What?
Oh, what's up with the girls? You're going snowboarding or something? I hear the setter's blooming later than usual. Climate change and what have you. Pollen allergies suck. Yeah, it even says there in the corner, pollen warning. You see that up in the
Wow.
corner?
Yeah, I had to look around for it.
I couldn't go to the mountains even if I wanted to. My eyes and nose would gush like rivers. That sounds awful.
Seems pretty rough.
That's right, the news said pollen season was starting later than usual this year. Looks like the pollen problems have only just begun. People are about to have some itchy eyes. This might affect mementos the same way weather does. Yeah, it actually does. Shadows might
Morning.
start with status conditions, like being sleepy or being dizzy or stuff like this, depending on the weather.
Oh, interesting.
So Aunt's here. Morning, she says.
He seems down.
Yeah, a little bit. Which one?
You have allergies?
Allergies? Oh, maybe. I do feel kinda dazed and everything feels weird. But, actually, I've been having this feeling that someone's watching me.
Oh?
I hope not. Oh, maybe I just can't shake off the feeling of infiltrating a palace.
Maybe it's not. Maybe it's something different.
At the palace, we're always cautious of not being noticed, you know?
True.
So it has to be my imagination. Yeah.
By the way, there's a thing that I wanted to talk about that I haven't done during the Kamoshida boss fight. I will get into that in a moment. Let's go through the chatting right here. Hey, don't you think the atmosphere at school is kinda different now? I mean, with there being no Kamoshida? Yeah, nobody ever talked about him out in the open like this before. Which one?
That's true.
I wish someone just thank us or something. Either way, everything has worked out for the best. After all, Kamoshida's actually been punished for his crimes. That's victory enough for me.
I agree.
I wonder what's gonna happen to him now. I mean, he's a famous criminal at this point, right? He's gonna have to deal with people hating him forever. That might be true, but I don't have any sympathy for him. He got what he deserved. She's right about that one. For
Yup.
sure. So, the thing that I wanted to talk about is... Oh wow, even more messages. Hey, I have some new info for you. I saw it on the fan site, but I've heard about it at school too. Anyway, there's a guy at school whose bullying has gone too far. I want to help the victim, but that's impossible for me. But I bet the Phantom Thieves could do something about it. I mean, you already changed the heart of that stalker, so this should be a breeze, right?
Piece of cake.
Piece of cake. You're amazing. The bully is a brown-haired guy frequently seen standing out in front of the school entrance. And from what I can tell, his name's Daisuke Takanashi. I know you can handle this.
Oh!
Ooh, you got some info on your target. I know this is a small case, but we have a name, so we should be able to consider him a target. Yeah, this is how we get requests. Bark and bite of a
Cool.
bully.
Yep.
We got some info from Mishima, let's head to the hideout. We're not going to Mementos today. If we're all here, you want to go to Mementos, right? What are you talking about? Don't we need to study for exams?
Let's go!
Don't worry about that stuff. Let's ignore the details and just go charging in head first.
That sounds like him.
Yeah, it's easy for you to say, but we don't even have a target.
Let's go.
That's actually not a problem anymore. Some intel has come in from Mishima.
All right.
Ooh, perfect timing. Let's just go in right now then. You really do anything to avoid studying, huh? Yes, he does. Yeah, that's basically you know,
Wow.
explaining about Mementos requests, but I already explained about that. We get requests, we can basically go view requests over here, and then we go into Mementos. But we're not doing that today. Yes, I'll study at home. So what I wanted to talk about, during the Kamoshida fight, you might have noticed that the name of Kamoshida's shadow form, his demon form, was actually Suguru Asmodeus Kamoshida.
Kind
And
of.
the thing is, the bosses in this game always have names like that. And in case of Asmodeus, he's actually a pretty well-known demon. Asmodeus is one of the 7 princes of hell, who each represent one of the 7 deadly sins. I think I don't need to tell you which one Asmodeus represents, right?
Nope.
Yeah, he's the Prince of Lust. So, other than that, he's also the 32nd demon of the Ars Scotia, where he is referenced to be a powerful king with 72 legions of lesser spirits serving him. So, Yeah, that's quite an army. I want to see which social links, yeah, confidants are up today. We can meet Ryuji or Takemi. Let's see the ranks that we have. Actually, here, requests. We can see those now. Quite interesting. Confidant. Chariot is rank 4, Death is rank 3. Would you like to go with Ryuji or the Doctor?
Which one is more important?
I mean, Ryuji
Or
would...
at this very moment, it's not different?
At this very moment, it's not so much different, but Ryuji would, of course, give us new confidant abilities to use during palace exploration and in mementos. And the Doctor would basically give us more stuff to buy at her clinic. And some of those
We've not really
items-
used a whole lot of stuff yet, have we?
Some of those items are pretty powerful, actually. But if Ryuji is available, let's first see if we can actually raise his rank right now.
Yo.
I should read the text. So, Yoran, you heading home? I know how we're heading for someone we can train. I finally found a spot. We're free to do whatever we want. How about we head on over there? And yeah, let's go, right?
Yeah.
We hang out with Ryuji. It's a gym over in Shibuya, pretty damn cheap too.
Wanna get going?
Oh, no, shoot away.
This has gotta be it.
Here we are. Protein Lovers Gym.
That just sounds wrong and weird.
For some reason, I feel like this could be Akihiko's gym. Oh, that one you don't know because we haven't played Persona 3. Akihiko is a character from a party member from Persona 3 who's basically the kind of guy who puts protein on everything he eats.
Lovely.
He's a boxer, you know, he's a boxer. So, yeah, could be Akihiko's gym with that name. It's pay per visit, so you don't gotta worry about any bullshit contracts or nothing. Yeah, equipment's kinda crappy, but they got tons of variety. Plus, it's real damn cheap. Totally worth it, even without a pool or hot tub. Why would we need a hot tub for training? A pool I can see, swimming is healthy and builds a lot of muscle. But a hot tub?
Yeah. Might as well sit in a sauna.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You bring your stuff?
A towel.
Protein powder?
Protein powder.
I'll lend you one of them. I'm talking about spare undies. Getting back into your sweaty clothes after a nice hot shower is like the grossest goddamn thing. Oh, but you know, don't go getting your hopes up. No way I'm gonna let you use mine. Why would I want to wear yours? Ah, Ryuji.
Wanna get going?
Anyway, let's head in. Yeah, you know, can now quick travel, and we can also use it now ourselves. Yeah, he be wheezing. Here, my form's coming back, but I don't got any stamina. Sakamoto?
Morning.
Ikeda-senpai, what bonkin'? Bonkin'? You say the strangest things. Is that how you greet a friend? I've been trying to come up with some cool new slang. Maybe it'll catch on. No, Ryuji, it won't. You can't just do that. Actually, yes, that is how slang is being born. Some people just come up with it, but we digress. Oh, and you don't need to call me senpai anymore. I've already graduated, remember? I haven't seen you before. Were you on the track team? Him, he's a friend. By the time he showed up, the track team was already, well, you know. Speaking of which, how's your leg? I'm managing. How about you, senpai? You still running? I actually joined my university's track team. You'd think I would quit after what happened. About that, I'm real sorry. No, I should be the one apologizing. I was supposed to be the leader of our team, yet I just resigned myself to Kamoshida's will. That's cause you needed him to write you a letter of recommendation, right? You were just looking out for your future, but I still managed to F it up anyways. Yes, Ryoji, that is what you do. Kamoshida clearly never intended on writing my letter of recommendation. You were just his excuse not to. And honestly, I enjoy where I am now. The track team isn't anything special, but it's perfect for me. So, in truth, I should be thanking you for what you did, Sakamoto. Senpai. I've always regretted not doing more to protect you guys. But I heard some good news recently. The Shujin track team's being reinstated.
For real?
Yes, for real? Is that his
I love the way he does that.
Huh? Yeah.
I love the way he does that. For real?
For real? It's his catchphrase, really. That's
Like
actually
his voice is cracking.
that's the one thing he says more than anything other in this game.
Yeah.
Just like with Morgana, Lady Anne, Lady Anne, Lady Anne.
Yeah.
I mean, Kamoshida confessed all the horrible stuff he did, right? I guess the school got the old team together and told them they want to try starting it up again. Nobody told me about that. Huh, odd. The rumors got as far as me and I'm not even a student anymore. Anyway, I heard they're going to get Mr. Yamauchi as their new advisor.
Huh?
Yamauchi. Hold up, that Yamauchi? Yep, the one who was basically Kamoshida's lapdog. Apparently he volunteered. He's really enthusiastic about pulling the track team up from the ashes. He is? You know, now that the team is being reinstated, there's no need for any bad blood, right? Why don't you go talk to them? I'm sure they could use someone with your passion. Yeah.
Yeah, about that. Probably not.
So, track team's coming back. Good for them.
You seem conflicted.
Yeah, I think that is the right answer, but I'm actually not sure which one of those I would pick. Let's pick this one, okay? Not really. For real though, I'm glad the team's coming back. It's sweet that Nakaoka and them can start training again. But I'm still worried about their advisor Yamauchi. He's basically like a mini Kamoshida.
Oh, he's an asshole.
Yes, but the other one's good too.
Yeah.
No, he's an asshole. Basically. He'd always yell at us at practice, but then be a huge kiss ass when our parents were around. I can't believe a moron like that's gonna be advising the track team. He doesn't even teach PE. He's gotta be up to something. I'll do some research. I mean, of course he's up to something. We have seen the teachers at that school, how
All
they
of them are up to something.
There's a chance I'm gonna need your help too, okay? You'd be free to lend me a hand if you need it, yeah? I'll be counting on you. I feel like my bond with Ryuji is growing deeper. And with that, we have the Chariot at rank 5. This time we don't get any benefit, aside from getting more EXP when fusing personas of the Chariot Arcana.
Alright.
But not every rank does need to give us a gift, right?
Nope.
Alright, we don't got time to be messing around here anymore. Let's head home. Wait, I gotta shower first.
See ya.
See ya. Oh, he's calling me again. Yo, what bonkin'? Stop it. About that stuff today. I can't really let myself be happy about the track team starting up again. Like I said earlier, there's just something fishy about Yamauchi being the advisor. But I mean, if anything happens, I know you got my back, so I ain't too worried. Which one?
I halfway want to say fine, but you're buying ramen.
Yeah,
But it'll probably be, don't worry, I gotcha.
Yeah, let's take this one. 4 more points. Thanks, man. I knew I could count on you. I mean, we don't know for sure if anything's sketchy going on. But when I get these gut feelings, they're usually right. Well, if I hear anything, I'll hit you up. Okay, later.
Ah, you're back.
Right, and I don't want to hang out with him today. First I want to look at my plant.
Nice.
It's looking
I
good.
should write something.
Then I want to save my game. What do we have here? Exams are such a downer. I'm already bummed about tests coming up. I'm in trouble for anything that's not English. I haven't been studying at all. But you're reprimanding Ryuji. Oh, maybe we can make some progress if we keep an eye on each other. Want to study together? What's it going to be? Are you going to study with Lady Anne? Actually, no. I have different plans. And those would be... Huh? Ah, yes. These would be that I'm going to Central Street. And I'm going to... Hello, Mishima. I'm going to work. Like I said, there's a reason why we took this job. Yeah, he's telling us we can improve
Oh.
efficiency. Let's go work.
What did you say?
Hey, look, there's a ton of customers in all of a sudden. I know what this is. This is one of the mini games that happens at these part-time jobs every now and then. You're going to be bombarded with orders at this rate. Make sure you memorize them all. Can you try to memorize that? In case I can't.
No idea. No idea.
Oh, let's see. A Huigo Robo, large. Okay, large Huigo roll. A curry bowl, make it large. Okay. Medium barbecue. Okay. Medium natto. Oh.
Yes.
Alright, so I can't remember the orders. What did the first person order? I'm pretty sure that was this one.
Yeah. Here we go, Ru.
Yeah, that's right.
I can't even pronounce half of
What
this.
did the second person order? Pretty sure it was a large large curry bowl.
No, curry.
Hey.
Large
Yeah, I
curry.
didn't say that. What did the third customer order? Medium barbecue, right?
Yeah. Medium barbecue
That's
bowl.
what I heard too. And the fourth customer, medium natto.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah, you're right. That was the order. Well, now actually, completing this will reward us with more money if we do it right. All right, now you just have to make everything and serve them.
You.
You appear to have a difficult time there. And this guy is the reason why we did this. Can you ask your manager to hire more people? You are extremely busy. Employees being overworked is becoming a real problem in the workplace. That's concerning. Do you recognize him? We've met him somewhere
No.
before. He's that politician giving speeches on the square.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I should remember this.
Well then, I'll see you again.
I'll leave my payment here. Thank you for the food.
Hey, hey!
Hey, wasn't that a politician who gives speeches in front of the station? He was worried about the employees in the workplace, huh? Well, I think he knows who you are now. We should go to the station square again sometime soon.
My.
Ah, good work. It seems there were a lot of customers today. You handled it well on your own. The thing is, we consistently get a lot of customers on Yakiniku Day. So, no one wants to work that day.
Thanks in advance.
I pay a little extra today. Good work. Keep it up. Yeah, compared to the 3.5 we got yesterday,
Jeez.
we deserve it.
Man,
You were amazing today, dealing with so many orders. I'm sure it was rough, but I think you handled it all quite proficiently. Yeah, we also get 3 instead of just 2 points of proficiency. So this is actually worth it, every now and then. Phew, well, I guess we should go home soon. And now begins the actual fun. Loading screen. Wow! This game. This game. Anyway. So. I'll reconnect
it
those
looks
in a
like you're
moment.
attending school seriously.
Hello, Makoto.
You also seem pretty close with Takamaki-san if you're both coming to school together.
What is it? Are you sniffing on us? Oh, Principal Fatneck.
You just transferred here, though. I guess you two really click.
Which one?
We're in the same class.
I see. You seemed a lot closer than that yesterday morning.
So, she's spying on us.
Looks like it.
I heard she was a victim of Mr. Kamoshida. But was that all there was to it?
She's a good teacher's pet, right?
Yeah.
Either way, closer inspection should clear everything up. Goodbye.
Ahem.
Exams start tomorrow. Are you all ready?
Well,
Now
shall
then,
we begin?
Picking up from last time, the end of the Heian period marks the rise of the samurai, which I'm sure you've all been waiting for. As described in the Tale of the Heike, it was a time when all that was great would fall from grace. It wasn't unusual for the heroes of yesterday to be struck down as rebels of the present day. By the way, sympathizing with the loser all the week is called magistrate's patronage. That term came from Minamoto no Yoshitsune's position. And it also became a way of referring to him as well. Alright, Amamiya-kun.
Do you know the answer?
You know the time period Yoshitsune was active in, don't you? He just said it.
The Heian?
Exactly.
This is it.
Correct.
That's right. He supported his brother Yoritomo during the Heian period. But despite his contributions in defeating the Taira, he was driven out by his brother and ultimately executed. However, in
Damn.
the centuries that followed, Yoshitsune became more popular as a tragic hero. Oh, really? Amamiya-kun seems kind of smart, doesn't he?
Nice going!
Oh, you must be really smart to be able to answer a question like that. I know. Knowledge up. Rather than siding with the one who has overwhelming power, people prefer the underdog opposing them. It's sort of like rooting for a minor league baseball team instead of an all-star major league one.
Yep.
I can understand that. It's like If I don't root for them, then who will? So, let's see if I can reconnect the
What are your thoughts?
connection right now with the network. If you're confident in your exams, you could always liven up today. Head to METAVERSE. It'd be nice if we could get some info on the target before we went, though. Yeah, no, not doing that. Is the stream still going strong?
Yeah.
It is, right?
Good question.
Okay, network is set up again.
Yeah, been going for an hour.
Okay, yeah, network is going. Looks good. Let's see, what kind of messages do we have? Track is back, strengthening my heart. First is Takemi. Huh, so could go with Ryuji, Ann, and Takemi today. Let's go through the messages. Track is back. Looks like they're really gonna bring back the track team. The coach is gonna be Yamauchi too. That guy's basically Kamoshida Jr. I swear he's seeming something. Well, I guess I can look into that myself. Anyway, what are your thoughts on training today? Decide later. Strengthening my heart. Hey, I came up with a method of strengthening my heart. But it's kinda hard to do it by myself. Will you train with me? I think I can become closer. We'll grow stronger soon. So, which one suits your fancy? Ryuji, Ann, or the doctor?
Oh, what's Ann at?
Ann is currently at rank 2.
Then we should probably increase that one.
Okay. She is...
Just because she's the lowest.
Yeah, then we do this. And train with her. Thanks. We'll be going to Inokashira Park. It's really big. Well, let's meet up at Shibuya and head over to them. And we got a new hangout spot. Yeah, flourishing with natural beauty, this park is the pride of Kichijoji. A natural respite. Get away from the stress of city life. Couples often ride boats in the pond. Couples.
All right.
Huh. Man, big open places like this are great. I think my training's going super good today. So, remember how I said before that I want to strengthen my heart? Well, I came up with a way to do it.
You're amazing.
Yeah, let's take this one for more points. I got this. I think having a strong heart means you don't let anything get under your skin. That's not completely wrong, but not completely right either. So basically, I want you to say stuff to me and I try not to get fazed by it. Hage! Baldy.
Okay.
Hage! Baldy in Japanese. Hage!
Wow.
I think you heard that in anime before. When some little child is trying to insult someone. Hage! Hage! Baldy.
Maybe. I'm usually too busy watching what's actually going on and reading it.
So,
What kind of stuff?
we have already started. I won't let that hesitation shake me. I guess I should say something to Come on, hit me with your best shot.
The real question is the worst one we pick actually give better points?
I think
Or-
I think the next few ones don't give any points at all.
Okay. You're an airhead.
Yeah, and
That response was annoying.
what else?
Throw that one in. That one, do it. Yep. I have to see the reaction.
Wait!
Wait, what? That's cheating! You're disqualified, Ran. Wait, is this how the game is supposed to go? Oh well, on to round 2.
Yes!
Bring it on! I think we'll take this one. This won't help your heart. You know, I kinda feel like this won't make our persona stronger. Finally get it. Right?
Yeah.
Something's not right.
Sorry.
Sorry, I just got an email from my agency. Next shoot is really far. Wait, what's this at the end? It's a notice saying to pay extra attention to the time and place they tell you. Apparently some models haven't been showing up at all lately. Then, when asked why they didn't come, all the models said they heard there was a change in the schedule. It sounds like shoots have been real hectic with all the scrambling they've had to do for substitutes.
That's odd.
Yeah.
It's a total mystery. It probably really confuses the staff to see a substitute model showing up too. Though, actually my first modeling gig was as a sub. That was back when I was still in Finland. My parents didn't have enough models for the event.
Huh?
Haven't I told you? My parents are both fashion designers who put on some serious extravagant shows. And there you have her origins, why she's a model.
Wow.
They jump from country to country, so I only see them half of the year. Which basically means she lives alone at home with a maid or a caretaker or something like that. Maybe less these days.
Are you lonely?
I think the better one is that freedom sounds nice and taking this one. Yeah, I guess I can afford to be pretty relaxed these days. Plus it would probably be tough being a phantom thief with my parents around, don't you think? It was rough when I was little though. It was just me and our live-in caretaker. I didn't really have any friends. Wow, that got dark fast.
Yeah.
Honestly, when I'm modeling, it almost feels like I'm connecting with my parents somehow. It's a nice hobby to have, but I don't think I'd want to make a living out of it. After all, that's where Kamoshida first spotted me, and that's how our class started those rumors. Besides, the Phantom Thieves are much more important right now. Nobody can be my substitute there.
Yes!
That's why I need to get stronger. Yeah, I sense a high motivation from him. What do we get this time? Oh, we get the follow-up. Chance to perform a follow-up attack if Joker's attack does not down the enemy. So we have that ability with both An and Ryuji right now.
All right.
Nice.
The Lover's Confidant has increased to rank 3.
Oh yeah!
When I was little, I used to watch this anime where the main villain was this female thief. She'd lose to the hero every time, but I always thought she was cool. She wasn't really a good person per se, but she was beautiful, strong, sincere, and even sexy. She'd always say whatever she wanted and did whatever she wanted. She knew what justice was for her. I wanted to grow up to be just like her someday. I hope I'm getting closer now, if only just a little bit.
Bye!
See you later! No, she's calling me. Hey, it's me. Thanks for coming with me today. So after we met up, I tried doing some runway walks on the way home, like how a cool, sexy woman would walk. I mean, catwalk. Is that how a cool, sexy woman walks?
I don't know.
And some girl was watching me nearby, started to copying me, and runway walked with me. She had to have seen me, right? Do you think she thought I was cool?
I was thinking about that last one.
Yeah, but it's...
Could be.
Yeah, I think that gives the most point. It's almost enough to make me blush. Kind of. To be honest, I feel kinda bad for her. She has no idea the real me is a human disaster. Okay. I guess I still got a long way to go, but I'm not giving up. I made a decision that I'm going to get stronger, so I need to overcome any obstacles. Thanks for hearing me out. Okay, bye!
Ah, you're back.
Hey,
Come to think of it, that guy who approached you at the beef bowl shop was a politician, right? He apparently gives speeches at Shibuya Station, but you can't judge a book by its cover. I actually... Crossword puzzle.
hey!
Do I know the answer for that one? What are the May Blues?
May Blues.
Not sure that is correct, but... Bingo! Malaise. In Japan, the May Blues are named as such due to the change of seasons and the number of people who fall ill after the long holiday at April's end. Similar terms are used across the world. Students in the USA get September blues after summer vacation, while the UK has January blues to contend with. Is that actually true about the US?
I don't know. I was
I-
never really social.
Neither do I.
Never heard September Blues. Well,
And
maybe.
I'm in Germany, not the UK, so I wouldn't know January blues.
All right.
I see.
Ah, yeah. We
Nice.
got more points. Knowledge. It becomes smarter every day. It's the plant.
Nice.
It's healthy.
Let's do it.
Actually, I want to check something for a second. Yeah, looks good. Exams soon. Exams are coming up soon. You're not getting a jump on studying without me, right? Right? If you're gonna do it, you wanna do it together, I'm in serious trouble. You always are, Ryuji. Oh, stay with Ryuji? No. We actually want to do something else. Station Square. We're starting a new confidant.
as bad as all the others.
Please consider what I have to say.
There have been far too many incidents recently to ignore. Can anyone deny this? The runaway train incident, mysterious psychotic breakdowns, a school with a corrupt teacher. We have yet to discover the truth of it all. The apathy that permeates society is a direct result of negligence by our government and the media. Bang, that hits so close to home, to reality.
Yep.
You.
You're listening quite attentively. Are you interested in politics? I am. You're a student, and delighted to captivate the interest of someone your age.
Hmm?
Have I seen you somewhere before? Oh, you were working at the beef bowl shop. You have a lot of perseverance for a young person.
If you'd like.
Well, if you're interested, I could use your help. I want to change the state of this country, and to do so, I need the power of the youth. However, due to certain regulations, I can't offer a job to a student. I was thinking you could learn some things if you chose to attend a few of my speeches, though. Yeah, be glad to. Really, that would be helpful indeed. Well then, would you mind telling me your name and contact information? You're a student from Shujin Academy, huh? It's nice to meet you. I am Toranosuke Yoshida. I used to be a member of the Diet, but no longer. In the past 20 years, I've lost 7 straight elections. Huh. Sounds like a
Okay,
career.
then.
Sounds like a career. This isn't good. I'm dwelling on a negative right before my speech.
Very well.
Well then, I hope I can count on your help immediately.
Everyone,
The lines of what is considered right and wrong in society today have been blurred. With common sense no longer our guide, we make decisions based on our selfish wants and desires. Yes, we do. This has resulted in a deluge of self-centered people who delight in taking advantage of the weak. This game is hitting so close to reality at some points. However, even in this modern day and age, it is imperative that we act in the best interest of all. A world where it is acceptable to trample on the rights of others for your own benefit. A world where the young exist only to be exploited is a world that must be changed. Easy for him to say. Old-timers like me have our own heads full taking care of ourselves.
He's actually making some good points. But he's a no-name. He probably won't get too far. Nothing's going to change. We'll just keep getting exploited.
What's this wannabe politician blathering about now? He isn't even affiliated with a party. How about you leave the matters of the state in capable hands of the Liberal Co-Prosperity Party? You mustn't base your decision on whom to support merely according to the party they belong to. Just shut up already. You're a washed-up politician. If I am chosen to represent the will of the people, then I am fully prepared to, in the best interest of all. Save the blathering for when you get elected. If you get elected.
thank you.
Rude, right?
Yeah.
Thank you. That is all for today. Well, what do you think of my speech? Eh?
Yeah, I'd probably mention the heckling, cause yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Oh, don't worry about that. Such as I am, I'd like to believe that I'm capable of giving a moving speech. However, there are times, like today, when the audience has difference of opinion on a topic. Some feel I should concentrate on getting elected before I worry about others. Do you agree? I mean, let's be completely honest here. If a politician doesn't start worrying about what to do once they get elected, how are they going to get elected in the first place? Right?
Exactly.
So, which one?
You have my support.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thank you. It's encouraging to know that my message has won you over.
Because you have to have a platform to get elected.
Besides, I have grown quite accustomed to those types of reactions.
No.
Although, I don't know if that is necessarily a good thing.
Nope.
Regardless, no matter what they say, I must continue on. I think I can learn a lot by listening to Yoshida's speeches.
Well then, I shall see you again soon.
Perhaps I'll ask for your impressions again sometime. So this didn't start the Confidant. However, what it did for us, we set the requirements straight. Next time we meet with this guy, we get him as a Confidant.
Nice.
I can't believe this. A school assembly during exam week? The hell are they thinking?
It's the day after tomorrow, right? I wonder if it's gonna be about Mr. Kamashita again. I can't believe the school is messing with our schedules like this. I don't care what it's about, it's gonna have nothing to do with us students. I wish they'd stop dragging us into their mess. Not entirely wrong there. Why are they doing that?
Seems pretty rough.
A mandatory assembly during exam week, huh? Sounds rough for all of you.
Well,
Now
shall
then,
we begin?
let the first day of exams begin. Yeah, exams in this game, we now have to remember the answers. We do not get to use the network. What historical figure inspired the idiom of favoring the magistrate? Do you remember?
Well, the first name's the same. Is it the third one?
It's Yoshitsune.
That's what I was thinking at first.
Ooh, we can do this!
That sounds about right. Let's see, an essay question. This looks tough, but let's calm down and think it through. Provide the reason why Minamoto no Yoshitsune is viewed as a hero. Yoshitsune had a brother, right? I think his name was Minamoto no Yoritomo.
Yeah.
I mean, the others are not even close.
Oh, that's right. The last name's first.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm still not used to that.
Yeah, that's the one. Yoshitsune worked under Yoritomo. He did a lot for his brother. But they ended up coming into a conflict, and in the end, when they had to oppose each other...
Yoritomo won.
Exactly. Yeah, Yoshitsune committed suicide after being exiled by his brother. But even though he lost, Yoshitsune is the one who went down in history as a hero. That's probably because people tend to sympathize less with figures in power and sympathize more with...
The weak.
Yes. Yeah, not just any weak person though. People who love rooting for an underdog, who stands up to powerful oppressors, and Yoshitsune did that to his brother. So the reason Yoshitsune is treated as a hero is because he stood up against the powerful Yoritomo.
Yep.
You finished the talk.
Ahem.
Time's up! Put down your pencils and put your hands under the desk. During exams, we won't get to do anything else. We skip right to the next day after this. Unless network functions are... I hate this. I hate this. I think the Steam servers are causing issues today. But as long as the stream is going...
Let's get started.
Today is the second day of exams, you may begin. The stream is still live, right?
Should be.
Which brain
Because
function...
the last time it had no issue.
Exactly. Which brain function is responsible for the phenomenon of seeing an illusion in this figure?
Cognition?
Yes.
Ooh, we can do this!
That sounds about right. Which of the following maps can you paint without any adjacent colors, any adjacent areas being the same color?
Both?
Yes.
Ooh, we can do
That sounds
this!
about right.
Okay, class, let's get
Does
started.
everyone have a test? Then you may begin. Name the book that defined malefactor as the chief factor in the progress of the human race.
The Devil's Dictionary.
Yes. This one is actually a reference to another Shin Megami Tensei franchise, Digital Devil Saga, or Digital Devil Story, depending on which version you play. But it's the Devil's Dictionary.
Ooh, we can do this!
That sounds about right.
What character archetype refers to a mysterious and seductive woman, typically with ulterior motives?
Femme fatale.
Femme fatale, yes.
Femme fatale.
Ooh, we can
That
do
sounds
this.
about right. A schoolboy assembly at this time of year? Really? Think we can bring our flashcards in? Yamashita is just one of many things wrong with this school. I'd rather to hurry home and study. That Kamoshida is still causing us trouble even when he's gone. Yeah.
Ever since that specific incident, many of you have voiced concerns that I could not bear to ignore.
Sure.
We believe the mental health of our student body is absolutely vital, so we've acquired the services of a therapist.
Am I inclined to believe him about this part of health of people, of his students?
Nope. Nope.
No.
Nope.
No.
The floor is yours, Doctor.
Isn't he hot?
These girls.
It's nice to meet you all.
Whoa, his voice is sexy.
Wow.
Wow.
Is... Huh?
My name is Takuto Maruki.
I'm pretty sure his Japanese voice actor is... One of his most famous roles is Aizen in Bleach.
I don't know anything about bleach. Other than it's a toxic chemical.
It's also an anime with quite the
I know,
edgy-
but
quite the edgy protagonist.
I know it's an anime. It was a joke basically saying that I don't know anything about it.
And this guy's clumsy, as you just saw.
With me, though, I'm just here to counsel anyone who's interested. You can even call me Doc if that would help you feel more comfortable. Any assistance you need, I'll be... Oh. I guess I'm not really any good for helping with money problems. Thank you, Dr. Maruki.
And Principal Patnack.
Not even neck, it's blob.
Yeah.
You ever expect this place to actually give a shit about our mental health?
Actually, Ruji, no, I didn't. Right?
Yeah.
Well, our school's made national news. Maybe they figured they'd look even worse if they didn't do anything for us.
Yeah, that's probably the only reason. Because of national news.
And Dr. what's his name?
Maruki.
Memory of a goldfish.
Yeah, wasn't that guy just basically clowning it up on stage?
Yes, he was.
You really think he'll do us any good?
Ryuji.
Hey there. Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san, right? And that must make you...
The guy who cannot be named.
Yeah.
How do you know our names?
Good question.
Well, I was informed of certain students before beginning my tenure here.
Oh, that's how we go.
Those that had, previous interactions with Mr. Kamoshida.
Wanna run that by me again? Interactions,
Ow.
huh?
It must have been especially tough for you after having just transferred here.
It was not really a warm welcome, right?
No. That'd be funny. I think I'd end up in a castle.
Yeah, I'm going
Not
to-
really.
We're going in a straight
Quite
jacket.
the tough youngster. Just don't overdo it, okay?
So, what do you want with us?
Ah, yes, I'd forgotten. I know I already offered my services to the student body earlier, but would you three be interested in counseling?
No.
Nope, not at all.
No.
That was quick.
Yeah.
Huh?
How's that surprising?
Exactly.
You were just a touch more emphatic about it than I'd expected. Ah, but if you come to my office, you can have free snacks.
Just like that, you would have won my girlfriend over.
Yeah.
All you can eat would be nice, but there's still plenty to be had. So, how about it?
Never offer all-you-can-eat snacks to my girlfriend. She'll be disappointed if she ate like...
All of them?
Yeah, all of them. Like an entire store or an entire warehouse full of snacks and they're gone and she's like, huh, he left me sitting after the appetizer.
Wow.
No, she's not that bad, but I just love to poke fun at her.
I know. We're not little kids. Tell me more of these snacks, that's funny.
You're right. To be frank, I've been explicitly ordered to provide counseling to the students directly involved with Mr. Kamoshida.
And there we have the truth now. Which means we don't have a choice.
It's in the school's interests. For its students.
Of course.
Ah, the school's interest, huh?
I know that asking you to be open with a complete stranger like myself is a lot. Making this mandatory wouldn't do you any good either. Might as well turn it into a worthwhile experience. Ooh, I know! If you attend my counseling sessions, I'll teach you different ways to improve your mental acuity. Like ways to hone your concentration before exams, or not getting nervous on dates.
Yo, dude, I can get all the girls I want. I'm the protagonist. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
How's that sound?
Mental training. If I make good use of this, it may aid in our Phantom Thieves activities too.
There's also snacks.
Shut it with your snacks!
All right, enough with the snacks.
Thank you, Ryuji.
So, which way are you leaning?
Run for the hills!
I'm going to do it.
I guess it'd just be more trouble for us if we didn't go.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Really? Then I guess it's a deal. I'll be in the nurse's office. Feel free to come by whenever it's convenient for you.
Well, we should get going.
Okay, I'll see you later. Thanks for taking my counseling into consideration. Now that we have a deal, I promise I'll do my best to help you.
I get the feeling this dude's actually kind of genuine.
You think so?
Yeah, like he doesn't seem... He could just be a psychopath because they're really good at hiding things, but Kamoshida kind of made things obvious. Everybody else has made things obvious. This one,
I mean,
not so obvious.
We're early into the game, so we get to see what his true nature is. I've made a deal
Yeah, I'm
with
just saying.
Naruki. And you know where this is going if we see this, right?
Confidant.
He's a confidant. He's actually one of 2 confidants exclusive to Persona 5 Royal. The original Persona 5 didn't have them.
It's hard to believe an ordinary high school student could accomplish such grandiose heists. One would need a heart of steel, unaffected by outside influences, and prepared to act without hesitating. There has to be someone who helped strengthen your mental state. Sound like somebody you know?
No?
Give me a name.
I can't.
No.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow.
Wow.
It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity.
Captivity.
With the birth of the Counselor Persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new
power.
Have you actually noticed that her voice is slightly different than from the other confidants so far?
No.
Yeah. It's because a different voice actress recorded this one.
Okay. I'll have to
Or
listen closer.
But I'm not sure if it's actually a different voice actress, but let's just say she intentionally used a different voice to make it clear that this is a new confidant. So, the counselor, Takuto Maruki.
All right.
And this is the persona that I actually
Hold up,
fused,
dude.
by the way, his arcana. What's the holdup, he says?
Sorry for keeping you like this. Well then.
La 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 la.
Okay, quiet down.
Alright, settle down. I have an addendum to the earlier assembly regarding the counseling you've all been offered. The counselor will be available to you starting after school today in the nurse's office. Dr. Maruki will only be posted here through November, so be sure to speak with him soon if you feel the need. For the majority of you, it's your choice whether or not you see him, but there are a few students I'll speak with later. The school decided visits to Dr. Maruki will be mandatory for these individuals. Yo, you guys gonna go for it? What, the counseling? It's gonna sound like we're being forced to. I thought Maruki would do it, but I don't know if I'm really that into the idea, you know?
Let's do it.
Do it. Yeah. Probably better not to draw any more attention to ourselves anyway.
Especially now that we're Phantom Thieves.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try going today. Counseling, huh? Lady Aunt's right, make sure you visit him so you don't draw any attention to yourself, okay? Yeah, actually we want to max his confidant because... this might be a little bit of spoiler territory, but... Persona 5 Royal, I already told you, has a different true ending, quote-unquote, than the original Persona. Basically, it has an entirely new chapter that comes after the original Persona 5. And this chapter can only be entered, only be played, if we max out this confidant. So I'm going
Interesting.
I'm going to prioritize. I'm basically putting priority on this confidant if I have the chance. Yeah. I'm going to prioritize him a bit.
Yes. Welcome.
Are you here for a counseling session? Yeah. It's now bedtime. Not at all. It's always a good time, so long as I'm not already listening to a student. I'm so glad you're here. You care for a snack?
Well, shall we begin?
Shall we get started? Oh, but first, just relax, alright? I'm only here to listen to whatever you wish to talk about.
Yes.
Sure. Although, I really only have one thing on my mind right now anyway. Yes, I'd say that makes perfect sense. But don't force yourself into talking with me. You could even just grab some snacks and be on your way, if you wanted. No, it's alright. I know I need to talk to someone about this anyway. That is, if you're willing to listen to the super long story. I absolutely am. Take all the time you need. I see. That's such a horrible thing to do to someone. Yes, that's why I wanted to get even with him. For Shiho. Oh. And... yeah. At first, I thought Kamoshida ought to face the same fate Shiho was going to put herself through. But...
Right.
Later I realized that wasn't right. If he did take his own life, it wouldn't undo Shiho's suffering. In fact, it just give him the easy way out.
Right.
Instead so, you know, you are quite the wise, level-headed young woman, Takamaki-san. Huh? I think you've got the wrong... Nope. In fact, I think you're wiser than I was at your age. I wasn't anywhere near as mature as you are now. It's not like I did anything special though. If I hadn't gone through my own share of hell, I don't think I'd be so mature either. I see. So, what's on your mind now?
Right
now?
Chocolate! Thanks!
I'm just hoping Shiho will get better quickly. We both suffered a lot, but I just want to get back to laughing and having fun together like we used to. At this point, I don't give a rat's ass about Kamoshida.
Yeah.
Now there's a healthy outlook. You can change the past, but you can still want to keep your chin up and press onward. Is that the gist of it? Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, it'd definitely be better if none of this had happened at all, but...
Quite.
I definitely agree with you there. But it's impossible to wipe every tragedy from history.
Yeah.
If only, right? Everyone would be so much happier if we could actually do that. She has a point, don't you think?
Yep.
But, alas, reality is not that easy.
Oop.
Oh, it seems I lost track of the time. We should wrap things up here for today. Thank you so much for coming to see me. Oh no, thank you. I feel a ton better now that it's all off my chest.
Be careful, okay?
To hear it, you deserve it. Feel free to stop by again anytime.
Okay, I'm gonna get going.
Will do. See you around. Yeah, he seems genuine, huh?
Yep.
Well, I went in for counseling. You're going soon too, right, Ren?
How'd it go?
Huh. Well, it honestly wasn't as rough as I was expecting. I think you should just go and give it a shot. Dr. Maruki's easier to talk to than you think. Okay, see you tomorrow. Didn't you have a counseling appointment? That's in the nurse's office in the practice building, right? Yeah, I'll just pass time in the area until you're done. Basically, we're going in there alone. Hello there.
How are you?
Hello. Hello, cutie. Are you here for a session as well? No, I'm going to take you home with me. What?
You too, huh?
Yes.
Yes, that's right. Dr. Maruki's a wonderful counselor. I've actually been seeing him for a while, before he ever came to Shujin. Interesting. Oh? I didn't know you two were acquainted. Don't go overselling me too hard though, Yoshizawa-san. I'm really nothing special. Well, I need to get going. Please excuse me. Always so well behaved.
Yup.
Alright then.
What say we get started?
Welcome.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
I almost said didn't have much choice. But also made a deal, so...
Yeah, we have a deal. Well, I'll try to make sure it's worth the trouble.
I see.
Thank you. I think I've gotten a good grasp at the situation you're in, Amamiya-kun. Well, full disclosure, the school gave me a brief rundown of the circumstances surrounding your transfer here.
So much for my privacy.
Yeah. I'm glad you've got a sense of humor about it, but yes, it's not exactly kind to you. I'm sorry.
So...
Now that you've told me more about yourself, I think I've realized something. It seems like you've largely been able to reconcile your internal world with your external one. I should note that's really, truly impressive. Even most adults can't reliably manage that. That's true. How to put it? You know how everyone has an internal reality, some conception of themselves they're striving for?
For example?
Like wanting to be a model student, or wanting to be loved and relied on, that kind of thing. But that idealized reality and the one in actuality are often far apart. That gap is responsible for a lot of people's pain. Leave it to the psychologist to explain psychology. Not everyone can ace their exams, and not everyone can be the heroes they wish they could be. You've already been through so much. That kind of suffering is usually enough to twist people up into dark places. But you're standing up to it, and confronting a tough, painful reality. To me, that's incredibly admirable. Then again, maybe that's a little weird for you to hear from a guy you just met, huh?
But it sounds right.
Not even any deflecting self-depreciation. You really are strong, Amamiya-kun.
I'm sorry.
Well, let's see. Sorry this went on longer than I expected. Somehow, the conversation just took on a life of its own, I guess.
Say.
Hey, I've actually got one last request. Do you mind?
You know,
I'm actually doing certain research along with my duties as a counselor. It's not quite like counseling, more like a type of psychological treatment. Basically, it's a project to learn more about people's metaphorical hearts, what they think, how they feel.
How about it?
If I get far enough with it, I think I'll be able to help a lot of people, so... Right?
I need more details. Yeah, sorry, was yawning.
Sorry.
Sorry. I guess my point is, I'd like to ask you to help with that research. All you'd have to do is listen to my theories, and then tell me if they spark any ideas or realizations on your end. Please, anytime's good for me. I can work around your schedule. And, I've got a lot of snacks too. You can have them. They're yours.
I mean, a strange man is trying to give me snacks. Is he dangerous?
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
By me, though. Or, well, okay. I don't know.
Let's go, okay, 1 point. Really? Yes, you're a lifesaver.
Well...
Let's see. I know. Maybe I could teach you some tips for mental training. I happen to know a lot on the subject. I'm sure I can cook up a special regimen for you. Cook up, huh? Jesse, we need to cook. If you're dedicated enough, I'm sure you could draw out your full potential.
Thank you.
Okay, I guess that's our second deal. I feel like the bond with Maruki is growing deeper. Already rank 2. Nice, huh?
Yes.
Detox acts. When Joker is inflicted with an ailment, he may recover immediately.
Nice.
That's a powerful ability, right?
Yup.
Alright.
So yeah, one more reason to prioritize this confidant.
I know.
Alright. Would it be okay if we traded contact information? I'll contact you when I've got time or when I need some input from you. That should do it.
Now.
Now, I'd better do my part to repay you. Let's talk about mental training and presence. Let's see. First off, thanks to Maruki's mental training, my mind feels stronger.
Alright.
Yeah. There we go. Max SP increased by 5. Oh, and here. Never a bad time for a snack, right?
Well, see you.
Thank you for your help today. I'll see you around at school. That's basically that with it.
Man.
Really spent a long time talking to Maruki. Look at how late it is. Well, if you think the sessions are worthwhile, you should try going again sometime.
Good night.
But we should definitely get some sleep for now. Tomorrow's your last day of exams, right? Is it?
Nice.
Let's do it.
Anyway, saving the game at this point. Can we do something?
Let's go
No.
to bed.
Go to sleep.
This cat.
Well then.
Let's call it a day and go to bed. Sleep. Yeah, that's how this works, basically.
I'm so sleepy.
Again.
I ended up pulling an all-nighter once I realized today's the last day of exams.
You staying up studying?
Nah, I gave up on the exam. I was playing some games, and then before I knew it, it was morning.
Sounds like him.
Yes. Sounds familiar, actually. That's what I do. Or rather,
I've done that too.
That's what I did back in school.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest. We are all guilty of something like that, right?
Yep.
Nobody loves exams.
Nope. I know that feeling.
Yeah.
Or you're failing for sure. How manly. All of them are, those two are good options.
Let's go with the first one. Let's not be mean here.
Bull! You say that, but you probably just spent the whole night studying.
No, we had to sleep because cat.
Morning.
Yo, look who else is yawning.
Exams are almost over, so I thought I'd make one last effort across the finish line.
Impressive, Lady Ann. You're quite different from this stupid monkey I know.
Morgana is added.
Huh? Don't give me that crap. Your brain's tiny compared to mine.
He's right. He's right.
Size is meaningless if there's nothing inside, you know.
That's also not not wrong.
Ouch. Ouch.
Apply burn heal.
Ouch.
Apply burn heal, right?
Yeah. Somebody call the fire department. Somebody just got burned.
But cat murdered
Ouch.
him.
What was that?
Will you please shut up? You're gonna make me forget everything I remember. Huh? Am I imagining things?
What's wrong?
What? You see a groper or something?
Wow, Ryuji! How is that the first thing that he thinks of?
Don't
And
know.
again, that happens quite a lot to female students on trains in Japan. So, doesn't sound too far off.
No,
Oh.
that's not it. It's nothing. Oh my god, that guy got off. Isn't this bad? Hey, at least act like you care.
Fine. Come on.
Huh?
Baited him.
Huh?
Hey, are you sure it's him, or are you just that self-conscious?
I'm not that.
Is there something you want?
That's my line. You are the one stalking me.
Stalking you? That's outrageous.
I know you've been following me ever since the train.
That's because...
So you're admitting it now.
My goodness. I had wondered why you left the car, so this is where your passion led. All is well that ends well.
Well, look who we got there. Don't we know that face already?
I saw you from the car, and I couldn't help myself from chasing after you.
What's this now?
Creepy.
What's this now?
Creepy.
Exactly, it's creepy.
I didn't even notice the calls from Sensei, but thank goodness I caught up to you.
Okay.
Yeah, she's creeped out.
What?
You're the woman I've been searching for all this time. Please, won't you?
Spontaneous proposal?
I have no idea.
Wait a minute,
Be the model for my next art piece.
Yeah. Be a model. Nah. That's totally not weird, right?
The model world is weird. Is that seriously how you're supposed to get models?
Model?
All that I've drawn till now has been lacking, but I feel a passion from you unlike anyone else.
So basically, he's a weird painter.
Something. Jeez.
This man's highly suspicious.
Exactly, Morgana.
Ain't this a recruit for some shady business?
I mean, if you think about how he approached her, first he stalks her, and then the first thing out of his mouth is basically what first sounds like a marriage proposal until he says model instead of would you be my wife, right?
Yeah. Would have been less creepy if he just called out to her at the beginning.
Exactly.
Will you cooperate with me? What do you say?
Hold your horses. Who are you anyways?
Oh, where are my manners? I'm a second year at Kosei High's Fine Arts Division. My name is Yusuke Kitagawa.
So he's an artist.
I'm Madarame-sensei's pupil, and
Rude.
I'm being allowed residence at his place.
That was actually rude right now.
Yeah.
I'm striving to become an artist.
Huh? Do you mean that Madarame? The one who was on Good Morning Japan the other day?
So, he is a pupil of Madarame.
The very same.
You know who that is?
He was introduced as a super famous Japanese-style artist who's been recognized all over the world.
Yeah. Madarame, the Japanese-style artist, the famous artist. Madarame. Oh, we heard that name before.
But we heard that name the other day in Mementos.
Exactly.
Yusuke!
I'm sorry, Sensei. I'll be right there.
That old guy's Madarame?
Madarame Sensei's exhibition will begin at the department store near the station tomorrow. I'll be there to help out on opening day. Please come by. It'd be great if you could give me your answer in regard to being a model then. I bet you have no interest in the fine arts, but I'll give you tickets too. Well then, I hope to see you there tomorrow.
That guy's as easy to read as a book. You're not planning on going, are ya?
I think I will.
What? Totally not creepy.
Totally not smart either.
Crap, look at the time. I'll see you later.
How dare he go after Lady Ann? I've memorized that face of yours, Yusuke.
The simp is angry.
I mean, the dude was creepy. Not how you're supposed to handle it.
You became acquainted with Madarame's pupil by chance? That's a little too convenient. It makes me wonder if you're even telling the truth. So be it. What I want to know most is your method. It's true that Madarame was an unforgivable criminal worthy of the scorn thrown at him.
We still don't know what he did.
He was an adult who cultivated his own fame and fortune by sacrificing the livelihood of children.
Okay. Sounds like a nice guy.
Totally.
But he'd been covering his tracks for years. How did you uncover the truth in such a short span of time?
Mementos.
Wouldn't you like to know? In the metaverse.
In the metaverse or silent treatment? Which one would you prefer?
Metaverse.
This metaverse business again? Fine. Let's suppose that people's hearts can be changed by stealing their treasure, like you've said. If so, a different suspicion arises. People have gone mad or lost consciousness, never to recover, like the subway accident in April.
Oh, that's not my fault.
Depending on how you look at it, that could be taken as a phenomenon for a sudden change of heart too.
Yeah, but that happened before I got the power of my persona.
Were you related to those as well?
I don't know.
I see. Fine. Let's get back to Madarame's case. Keep it concise and stick to the facts.
I haven't been telling any lies until now. I'm not Pinocchio. Today's the last day of exams, huh? Seems like some of those were kind of tough.
Yep.
That was too bad. You should have gotten a decent score, right? Yeah, on the last day of exams you don't answer questions. Finally done with exams. Hey, are you gonna go in for counseling? I saw the volleyball guys getting called in.
Oh shit, I got that question wrong.
I know, right? I feel like I have to protect that teacher. What? We're not talking about Kamoshida here, right?
I have no idea. I hope not.
It's over.
It's over.
How about you?
I'm feeling confident.
Me It's over.
You traitor!
Anyways, can we stop talking about the exams? Like it or not, they're gonna come back graded next week.
That's true.
Rather than focus on stuff that's over with.
What are you looking at?
The usual site.
Yeah, that again.
It's no use. There ain't any useful info. The number of posts are getting less and less too.
I am not letting this end as a one-hit wonder, okay?
There's no point in getting antsy, though. I know. Why don't we go eat lunch somewhere? We still have some money left over from the other day.
I want sushi then, or domestic-raised eel.
We don't have that much left.
Also, Ryuji, why that?
Oh, right! There are those tickets to Matarame's exhibit. Wait, that's tomorrow.
Don't tell me. Was it love at first sight with that Yusuke guy?
Come on, cat.
It's not like that.
Of course not.
When I was watching that special on TV, his artwork was pretty nice. Plus, we've got free tickets. Besides, this could also be related to what we heard in Mementos.
Matarame, was it?
So?
I'm curious too.
We're curious.
That aside, what should I do about the other 2 tickets? Want to go appreciate some fine arts for once?
Fine arts, huh?
I suggest we should all go together. Appreciating the fine arts builds character. A phantom thief who can't identify an original is lame.
Well, if everyone's going...
It's settled
Might
then.
as well go too.
I mean, my personal opinion is... Right?
It's gonna be boring.
Yeah.
It'd be worth it once in a while. Sounds like it'll be useful for phantom thieves too, you know? It's decided then. We're going. Let's meet at the exhibit entrance tomorrow.
Okay.
Tomorrow, we go to that exhibit with Lady Ann. I'm curious to know if this Matarame has anything to do with the name we heard in Mementos. We can't afford to be late tomorrow. We better not go out right now. So, I keep thinking about what Nako Nohara said. Could he have been talking about the famous artist Matarame?
That sounds about right.
Seconded. Great, the name really stood out to me. Yeah, I mean, you guys ever heard of someone else called Matarame? It's really not common at all. What if we heard it true? If what we heard is true, Kitagawa-kun is studying under a corrupt teacher. You mean a teacher who treats people like tools? Kitagawa-kun's life is probably pretty terrible. We gotta look into this. Plant.
Nice.
Wheat-kun looks
I should write something.
Then we save. And let's see, can we hang out with... No, we can't. In that case... In that case, we can't go outside. Can I watch...
Oh!
Yeah, let's watch this, right?
Yeah.
Damn, they shut off the power. How are we going to rig an alarm now?
Whoever said you need electricity to make an alarm? Give me that empty soda can. I'll just tie it to this string.
It's a story about a man who never gives up, beating all odds with science and ingenuity. This guy makes all sorts of tools with whatever he has on hand. Impressive.
Oh!
So, you finished watching Guy McVer, huh? Maybe you learn a thing or two about proficiency from watching this drama. Yeah,
Okay.
Let's go return the DVD soon.
Well then.
It's starting to get late. Let's head to bed soon, okay? Yes, mommy, kitty. I think... Yeah... 1 more hour, right? What is this line for? Oh! That exhibition must be opening today. It's really packed. Wanna go back another time? I want it, but it's pricey. I should take out a loan. I wanna see that. Let's go together sometime.
I actually think we should wrap it up in like 15-30 minutes.
So crowded.
You think so?
Yeah.
And then let's go through this day.
It'll be a pain in the ass if someone sees you, so don't stick your head out too much, alright?
You came.
Yeah.
You really came.
What'd you expect when you left us those tickets?
Make sure that you don't get in the way of the other visitors. Come now, I'll show you around. I'd like to speak more about the picture I'd like to draw too.
Well, see you guys later.
Will Lady Han be alright? What if he drags her behind some painting and tries something funny?
What's with this cat?
Jeez, dude. Somebody's got some attachment problems.
Yeah, this cat is a simp.
Are we really gonna appreciate the fine arts? Can't we just go home?
Let's learn about him.
Exactly, that's not about Madarame.
I guess we should do a quick pass through it once. Which way are we supposed to start?
There is an arrow on the wall that says route.
It's that old man from the other day.
We continue to be truly surprised by your imagination. You have such expansive styles. It's hard to believe that it all stems from one person.
That is exactly hard to believe. Too many art styles with one person?
Where in the world does all your inspiration come from?
I mean, what makes art unique is that every person has their own style. So how is it normal, let's put it that way, normal for a person to have a vast majority of art styles?
Feeling.
Well, it is rather difficult to put into words. They naturally well up from within my heart, like bubbles rising one after another in the spring.
Uh-huh.
Naturally, you say?
What's important is to distance oneself from worldly desires, such as money and fame. My atelier is a modest shack, but it is more than enough to pursue true beauty.
A shack?
I see. So the act of emptying one's mind gives rise to inner beauty. Still, to think we could hear the word shack coming from the great artist Madarame.
You would understand if you saw it.
Wasn't the word shack something?
Madarame-san is actually here?
Oh my god!
Over there!
I'm so glad I came on opening day.
Whoa!
Hey, stop pushing! There's way too many people!
I'm getting crushed!
The cat's dying!
Anyways, we gotta head for the exit. Don't die on us, alright?
I didn't know there were so many types of Japanese art.
Usually, one concentrates on their own style. However, Sensei creates all this by himself.
For some reason, I am not believing that.
Me neither.
I mean, remember what the Naka guy said? About Madarame exploiting his students?
He's special.
There
You're
you
delusional.
are, Yusuke.
Sensei,
Ah, the girl from yesterday. Are you enjoying the exhibit?
I don't know how to put it into words, but it's really amazing.
You're
He just put it
sensing
in words.
something from the artwork. That alone is enough to give us artists satisfaction. I hope this becomes a wonderful piece, Yusuke. Well then, if you'll excuse me.
He hasn't even agreed to be a model yet, and he's like, well, I hope it becomes a wonderful piece that I then can claim under my name.
You'd imagine artists would be difficult to approach, but he seems really friendly.
Indeed.
Oh, this is it! The painting I wanted to see in person.
This one?
I guess it's the painter's anger? I'm not sure, but I sense this strong frustration from it. To think such a cheerful and gentlemanly person could make such a piece. Something wrong?
Don't mind me. There are better pieces than this one. Come now, this way.
Does that ring any alarms with you?
Yes.
What's your thought?
Like, he kind of knows that his sensei isn't the one that made it, and he knows that it's somebody else's, and that's why she's sensing it, because he knows it was forced. Just a guess.
Hey!
Maybe we'll learn.
I think
about
he's in on it.
Ah, that old lady totally elbowed me. Thanks to that, I remember now.
What? You remember something because some old lady basically knocked you over? Weakling.
About what?
Well, let me get to it. It's about a post online. Here, look at this.
Why'd you leave without me?
You got it all wrong. We got dragged into this huge crowd and... anyways, you gotta look at this too. This post might be about Madarame.
What's it say?
A master of the Japanese arts is plagiarizing his pupil's work. Only his public face is shown on TV.
Plagiarizing?
Well,
Yeah, makes sense.
seems like we're getting there.
I didn't think much of it when I first saw it, but hearing Shaq and Madarame triggered it. His treatment of the pupils who live with him is awful. He teaches nothing and bosses them around. He treats them inhumanely, as if disciplining a dog.
Yeah, and that's about the shack is also standing there in Japanese. It's written
Yeah.
there, but of course you can't read it.
Abuse on top of plagiarism, huh?
If this is real, it'll be a huge scandal.
Wait, the cat is alive? Didn't you say he was being crushed?
Yeah.
I wonder if Kitagawa-kun posted this.
You think so?
I mean, he is a pupil of his.
Who knows? It's anonymous and all.
In that case, it's possible the Madarame we heard about in Mementos is referring to the same one.
A man like that doing such a thing?
I mean, everyone thought Kamoshida was a great teacher.
Yep.
I wonder if we can ask that shadow from earlier about this. Oh, actually, we just need to talk to him in reality.
That's a good idea. Hey, we are the Phantom Thieves.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
And how are we
Yeah,
gonna
totally
go about
give
that?
it away.
Are we gonna explain it all, starting with Mementos?
Exactly, Ryuji.
Besides,
Even he figured that
if
one
we
out.
make a move out in the open, there's the possibility that Madarame will find out.
I mean, and Ryuji, by his own admission, is not smart. So if basically the dumbest character in our party could figure out that it's a bad idea What does that say about Ann?
Oh. Yeah, right.
Yeah, like, come on, An.
I
You
have
didn't
gone
think
this-
through. Come on, you could do better.
What do you think about Madarame? Doesn't he seem suspicious?
I'd say he does.
He does.
I know, right? This all fits way too well to just be a coincidence. If this post is legit, ain't this the kind of target we've been waiting for?
True.
Well, yeah, but is it really true?
By the way, what did you do about the whole modeling thing?
Kitagawa-kun gave me his contact info and the address to his sensei's atelier.
He said he lives there, right? Perfect timing. Let's try going tomorrow. We're off to Madarame's house right after school.
Huh? You want me to model tomorrow? This is too sudden.
What? We're just gonna go talk to Kitagawa.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Okay.
In any case, we need to find out if that rumor about Madarame is true. If it is, this might just be exactly what we needed.
Well then.
That reminds me, the home shopping program is airing today. You want to check out the TV? No.
Nice.
It's pretty healthy. So, can we go down? Yes, we can. There's something I would like to go, but you said we want to call it a day with the stream, right?
Pretty soon, yeah.
Yeah, the reason why, I'm just looking at my notes here. Do you think we can go for half an hour, roughly more?
I don't really want to, not today.
In that case, we'd be calling it today because
I mean, if to finish the day through, but that's it.
Let's do it.
yeah, the thing is, we are at the end of the day here, and if we continue any further, we'd be basically do I say it? We'll be going into the next palace if we continue any further than that. Or at least
okay.
we get to see what the next palace looks like.
Okay, no. We'll save
So-
that for the next one.
Okay, in that case, we're calling it a stream here, and in our next episode, we will find out about the next palace and take a first look into what Madarame's weird mind looks like.
Yeah, worried about that. That'll be interesting.
Yeah, it'll be. Anyway, see you all next week.
See y'all later.
Bye.
Don't forget to like, share.